History is filled with mysteries. People vanish without a trace. These stories capture our imaginations and leave us with more questions than answers. Some disappearances become particularly famous. Amelia Earhart, Flight MH370, and Jimmy Hoffa are just a few examples. Their stories continue to fascinate and intrigue us. Theories abound, but the truth remains elusive. Did Amelia Earhart crash in the Pacific Ocean? Was Flight MH370 deliberately flown off course? Did organized crime play a role in Jimmy Hoffa's disappearance? These cases remind us of the fragility of life and the enduring power of mystery. The search for answers continues. Investigators and amateur sleuths alike remain dedicated to uncovering the truth. Through their efforts, we may one day finally understand what happened to these lost souls. Until then, their stories will continue to captivate and inspire our imaginations. Amelia Earhart was a pioneer in aviation. In 1937, she attempted to circumnavigate the globe. Tragically, her plane vanished over the Pacific Ocean. Her disappearance remains one of the most enduring mysteries of the 20th century. Numerous theories attempt to explain what happened. The crash and sink theory suggests that Earhart's plane ran out of fuel and crashed into the ocean. Another prominent theory is the Nikumaroro hypothesis. This theory posits that Earhart landed on the island of Nikumaroro and eventually perished there. Evidence supporting the Nikumaroro hypothesis includes artifacts found on the island. These artifacts include pieces of metal and a woman's shoe. However, none of this evidence definitively proves that Earhart landed on the island. The mystery of Amelia Earhart's disappearance continues to fascinate. Despite numerous expeditions and investigations, her fate remains unknown. Will we ever uncover the truth about what happened on that fateful flight? On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 disappeared. The Boeing 777 was en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing with 239 people on board. Despite an extensive search effort, the plane's wreckage was never found. The disappearance of Flight MH370 is one of the most perplexing aviation mysteries in history. The lack of a definitive explanation has fueled numerous theories. Some experts believe that the plane suffered a catastrophic technical failure. Others suspect a deliberate act, such as a hijacking or pilot suicide. Adding to the mystery is the fact that the plane deviated from its planned flight path. Data from military radar suggests that MH370 flew for several hours after its last communication with air traffic control. This has led to speculation that the plane was deliberately flown off course. The lack of answers has been agonizing for the families of those on board. The search for MH370 may have been suspended, but the quest for answers will undoubtedly continue. Jimmy Hoffa was a powerful labor leader who vanished without a trace. As president of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters, Hoffa was a major figure in American organized labor. His disappearance in 1975 remains unsolved. On July 30th, 1975, Hoffa disappeared from the parking lot of a restaurant in suburban Detroit. He was scheduled to meet with two individuals with alleged ties to organized crime. Hoffa's car was found abandoned at the restaurant, but there was no sign of him. Theories about Hoffa's disappearance abound. Many believe that he was murdered by the mafia, who had clashed with Hoffa in the past. Others speculate that Hoffa was the victim of a power struggle within the Teamsters Union itself. Some even believe that he may have gone into hiding. Despite numerous leads and investigations, Hoffa's body was never found. The case remains open, and the mystery surrounding his disappearance continues to fascinate and intrigue. Will we ever know what happened to Jimmy Hoffa? Only time will tell.